Live, as CM says all the time. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, everyone. Thank you, CM, for allowing me to start. First time I started, and I feel really good about it. Everyone, do us a favor. Say hello. Give us some energy in this morning. We want to see you. Say hi, say goodbye, whatever. Drop a question, drop a like, drop a comment, everything. I want to see some energy for today because we're going to talk about ZBCN. So all the Zebatians and all the non-Zebatians that we helped become Zebatians, cook the like, say hello, ask the questions, because we want to make sure that you are in the money with us, because actually ZBCN has kind of continued today. The volatility, the strength, it's kind of a monster. CM, how are you today? How are you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. The ZBCN man is like it looks like it's very extremely emotional. Like people are buying this non-stop. It's going. It went higher today. Uh, went higher today, but again, it looks a bit dodgy to me. Like short term, it looks a bit eh, and it just now made a new high. Okay, so and it just made a new marginally higher high. You can see these three ticks here, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we have some bearish divergence here on the RSI on this time frame. Wait a second. Well, we have divergence from that peak here. You see here we currently, again, it's not confirmed yet, as long as it didn't broke down here below the low, uh, and obviously mark the top. But this looks like you have we have now sorry about that, we have the first divergence on ZBCN. Actually, we had the first bearish divergence on ZBCN at the moment. And a lot of people coming to me, also members, also members, coming to me, oh, should we buy ZBCN? I want to buy ZBCN. And when all these emotions come in, and people are like, I want to buy, I want to buy, that's usually near a local top. That's usually near a local top, when people are emotional about something and they really want to buy, and they don't look on the risk, that this thing already up, 4x from the low, from this low here, and they're not really looking at where it's coming from. They just want in now. So they're completely blind to the to the situation. Their emotions took over their brain, complete hijacked to their brain. So for me, I'm cautious, man. Really, I'm not. I have a little runner. I have a little runner with a stop from the trade we
Yeah.
took, last week. And yeah, this now looks to me a bit dodgy. Again, if it will do some sideways, oh, and then continue, that would be amazing for me. But and to buy more, and I'm gonna go heavier. But at the moment, it's more risky, and I'm just chilling and holding my little runner, chilling and waiting to see what it's gonna do. That's it, man.
Perfect, 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 man. Look, I agree with you. I still have a 15% position runner, okay, on this, because I just knew that I should leave a runner just in case of this. But I agree. I as well, I've had many questions about this in the last couple of days. One of my VIP members came and asked me, "Hey, do you think it's a good idea for me to enter ZBCN right now?" And my answer to him was, my answer. What do you think I would answer you? And he said, no, it's not a good idea. Wait for an edge. All right. Wait for the correct entry. And I told him, that's right. So if you know my answer, you don't need to ask it. It's okay. They can ask, right? Rob saying as well, wait for the edge correctly. Okay. Right now, volatility is in very much expected within a move. All right. We had a breakout. Okay. We had a breakout. Within a breakout, within the first up move, you have volatility happens. You don't know when the top is going to happen. But we made a video about this yesterday, and I made a video about this. It's going to be published in like 2 hours as well. What do I expect of ZBCN? Okay, so people need to understand. They can go watch that when that's going to be published, what to expect exactly. But one thing, remove the emotions, remove the need and the urge and the FOMO to get in. You will get your chance to get in at a precise moment. Remember my analogy, okay? And CM's analogy. You don't want to be early to the party, okay? You want to be precise. If someone, CM, If someone asks you to come at 9, because at 9 is the best time to come, that's the precise time to come, but you come at 6, okay, you know what's going to happen to you if you come at 6? They're going to ask you to help them arrange the chairs from one side to another, help them decorate because you're early for 3 hours and you're going to stand there like a fool, okay? You don't want to be early, and definitely you don't want to be late, because CM tells us what happens when people come in late and everyone is with their goggle eyes, drunk of beer, man. What happens then,
Oh
man?
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, man, definitely, definitely. Let's look on this guy, WCT. Man, keep it for the members, man. You know, you're a member. Keep it for the members, man. All right. What can I say? Where is the WCT nonsense? Wait a second.
You want me to go over it?
It's just going. It's just going. No, I'm gonna show you, man. Man, this guy, I missed it, man. I missed it. I missed it because it is a volatile animal. Okay, I had a position. I had a position here. It broke out, came back, stopped me out, and then it continued from here. It didn't squeeze. It didn't have an edge. So for me, you know, for me, I would not take this breakout. If you ask me, 2 days ago, would I take this breakout? I would not take it. Why? Because it broke out, very extended breakout. You had a move here, if you put your stop below, not that extended, but still, I don't know, man. This guy is a new coin, okay? Sometimes they are amazing. Sometimes they are really slutty. And this one, it just broke. It's on now. There is no entry for me. I'm waiting, man. It's on my watch list. I'm waiting. Once it's gonna be ready, setting up, nice and squeezed, tighty tighty. I'm gonna buy it. If it will not give me this option again, and we're coming back to the emotion stuff, man. Hold your horses, man. Hold your horses. Wait for a trade. Wait for a good trade, because anyway, if it's not a good trade, you cannot really put big money. And when you're not putting the big money, you are not making the big money. So for me, it's better to not take a small trade than take it from the first place. You know what I mean? Because I like to pay. I like to buy stuff. I like, when I buy breakout, I like to buy breakout. Buy the break. I want to buy the breakout. I don't want to dabble into it. I'm not this baby boy from Texas that playing with his mommy's pocket money, and stealing money from her PayPal account, for a $50 position on a DEX. No, man, I'm not this kind of a person. I'm here to make big money from crypto trading, all right? If the trade is not good, I'm not gonna put big money on it. You get me? So for me, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts, man.
Thank you, CM, for the alpha. CM is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. WCT came out of a bunking bronco, as CM termed it many, many times. It's a horse that sometimes you go over it and it throws you away, and it's very hard to catch. And those type of trades are a net losing proposition. Maybe you take them once, you make money, but if you take them 10 times, you lose 9 times out of 10. Okay, so on the long run, it's just not a good entry. We're going to wait for a better entry, for a better edge, exactly as CM said. I love it.
Hello, mate. How you doing back in the UK, sir? How's it going? Is it sunny now? What's going on? I heard the sun came out in the UK after 50 years of boredom. And man, I have friends from the UK. They are like, wow, what's going on? Wow. Anyway, oh, by the way, guys, where is this stuff, man? Guys, we invite you all. Do yourself a favor. That's why we're having these webinars. Because a lot of people, they're dealing with a lot of money, we're talking with people 50 years old, 40 years old, 60 years old with family and stuff. And they put all their money in crypto and they are not making money. They're just losing money. Why? Because they don't have the skill set They are too emotional. They don't have a good selection process. They are pretty amateur. They're amateur. We want to flip you professionals. Join by yourself. Get yourself a seat in the Crypto Gem Hunter webinar happening next week on the 4th of June. We're going to give you everything you need to know about crypto trading, about trading this bull run. This is the last bull run. People are not ready, man. This is the last bull run. They're going to pull the rug probably this summer or after the summer. That's my thought. You want to make as much profits as you can. You want to accumulate wealth as much as you can. This webinar will help you get to your objective target. Get there and safely without risking a lot, with using stops, with using good strategy, working strategies for many, many years. Try it out, subscribe, buy it, man. It's so cheap, and it's gonna change the way you see crypto trading for life, man, for life. And obviously, join our VIP service, my friend. We trade this market. There are always new trades coming. Join us, man.
For sure, 100%. Amazon. Hey guys, what's up, Amazon? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, mostly ladies, come on, ask juicy questions. Come on, give us some stimulate, like intellectual stimulate over here. Ask us some good questions. You can ask about coins if you want. Ask about trading. Ask about risk management. Ask any good questions, please. Go ahead and do that. We're here to answer your questions. Okay. Christoph is saying, guys, what's up? Morning, Christoph. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
Let's look
All
on
right.
let's look on some Bitcoin, Bitcoin stuff a little
Yeah.
bit.
Show
Where is
Bitcoin,
the
maybe
bit?
ETH a little bit.
Yeah, let's look on this stuff. But look, Bitcoin is really, it's still holding here. I think this line here, if it hold above it, we can get more upside on altcoins. Maybe it's gonna push a little bit higher. If it lose this level, we're probably gonna see a pullback. That's what I'm watching. This area, you can see also on the smaller time frame, it didn't really broke below it. You had two tests here, and yesterday it came back down. Made some altcoins bleed hard, and now it looks like it's bouncing. It looks like it can bounce here. Maybe we're gonna get some kind of a short-term double bottom here, maybe, and then we can take a move above 110 again, and into the weekend maybe, and then let's see what's going to happen. That's Bitcoin. Ethereum looks much better. Ethereum is
Mm.
running the show now. Oh, it's actually broke higher.
Let me
Wow.
ask you a question, CM. What do you think about all of a sudden Bitcoin losing momentum and ETH building momentum? Can that happen? What do you think?
Yeah, if Bitcoin consolidate sideways, and not really dumping, I think it can get momentum. Uh, Also, if we look on ETH BTC chart, which is a very good chart, you can see you had this pump, and now we need to clear that high, this area on ETH BTC ratio. You can see here, if it can clear that level, that's amazing, because then we will have a potential bottom here for ETH BTC, then in a higher, maybe a higher low. If we push higher, and creating higher lows and higher highs, maybe Ethereum is going to take, to make a significant moves. And look, this thing is still in wrecked city. If you look at the big picture, man, look at this trend line, man. This trend line, this trend line. I made a post once it broke below this trend line on Twitter. I said, "ETH RIP." It is cooked, and really it is underperforming. But if you watch this chart, you can see it just made a double bottom here. This is if BTC just made a double bottom, and you get a bounce. Now we're looking for a bounce here. And yeah, man, I'm actually expecting Ethereum to overperform Bitcoin in the next couple of months. Uh, the next couple of months for some kind of a relief rally for this ETH BTC ratio. If it's not, it is cooked.
That usually is what happens, in the last stage of the bull market, right? The last leg up of the bull market, all right? From my recollection of some study I made in the past, Bitcoin has underperformed Ethereum for that part. Let me see if I can kind of show you something. I think this is interesting. Let me build it for just 1 second. ETH, new pan. Okay. Up, over here, up, and okay, this is going to squeeze. So I'm going to show something. Usually, okay, Ethereum in the last part of the bull market kind of overperforms Bitcoin a little bit. Okay, so you can see here, yes, it went with it. From here to here, it did make a nice move as well. Well, always overperforms, but here it made a bigger move, all right, than what happened over here. Okay, so in the last innings of the bull market, usually ETH overperforms Bitcoin just by a small margin. And it kind of happens over and over again. And I wonder if this happens now, how will it look? Because this is the first time that Bitcoin has really overperformed Ethereum for a while. Maybe, I wonder if Ethereum is going to like resurrect and kind of boom, just like make a God resurrection or whatever. Look, I'm not banking on it. This is not something that I can definitely say is going to happen, but it's very, it happens over and over where Ethereum kind of overperforms Bitcoin in the last move of the cycle. So let's see how it looks like, because if I go only to the ETH chart, man, it has been underperforming, and see Ethereum is like didn't go even to new all-time highs, okay, at all this cycle. This is the last cycle high, and here we got halted at a double top of the 4,000, okay? And not only that, now we're below the local tops, okay? Well, Bitcoin has already moved, to new all-time highs, okay? So if we do get kind of a flippening of kind of momentum, man, it can be interesting. Right now, I'm still banking on Bitcoin. I thought I was sharing the screen. I wasn't. But man, oh man, this is going to be interesting for sure. Very interesting to see. Right, Mike is asking which VIP product you recommend. Dude, any. Do you like CM? Go CM, all right? Amazing trader. You like my style, my personality? Go with me. Both, you're going to get top level service. Doesn't matter.
Sir,
It just
if you trade with more than 100K and you want to really take your trading to the next level, we have the Elite VIP, okay, where you get me and Jomo on the line with guidance and everything. Anything you need, you're gonna have direct calls with us. One-on-one, we're gonna give you individual exclusive mega trades for you. This is for serious people. The Elite VIP tier, this is for people that are not playing with their parents' pocket money. They're playing, they have 100K, 200K, 1 million account, 9 figures account, and they want to really grow their wealth safely and consistently without taking big losses on the process. So this is amazing tier you should consider if you trade with more than 100K. Or like Jomo said, man, take any one of our VIPs, CMs, Jomos, doesn't matter, man. You're gonna get amazing trade alerts, amazing service, amazing support, and yeah, consider joining any of them. It's dirt cheap, and you have the coupon below. You can use it. Yeah. Oh, and scan the QR code. You can scan the QR code here for the master the market. Is that one?
Yeah, that one takes to the CM VIP, and you can then choose whatever you want.
Yeah, man. Join us, Mr. Mike. We'll love to see you on board, Mike Litter. Sorry, Mike Litter. You're welcome, sir. What's your background, guys? How did you initially get into crypto? Well, man, me, all my life, I worked like a slave. All my life, I was a slave, a hard working man. Since I was like 13, man, I was working like a slave, man. And all my life, I was thinking, hey, I want financial freedom. I want to find a passive income. That was my goal. I always was looking for passive income and an investment, some kind of investment on my, as I was growing up. I was trying some all the, pyramid schemes, Herbalife and all this nonsense, looking for stuff to grow my wealth. And yeah, then I discovered crypto, Bitcoin. Actually Jomo told me about Bitcoin in 2016. Uh, and yeah, since then I'm hooked. I saw the Bitcoin chart, and then I was like, what the F is that? You tell me I'm putting money here on on these years, and I'm waiting a couple of years and I'm gonna 10x or 20x my money? Holy mama. Then I started started my crypto journey. That's how I got into crypto pretty much. Uh, my background is slave. I was a slave, and now I'm my own boss, and I don't need nobody, man. I'm gonna be a trader for life. I'm gonna make money all my life trading the markets, whether it's crypto, stocks, commodities. I don't give an F. I'm a trader, and this is a skill that will set you for life, man. For life, man. I'm talking to people. Sometimes I'm talking to people, CEOs. They come to you. They are like, they have like they think they're something. And they're something. Oh, I'm a CEO. Blah blah blah. I'm a CEO. Blah blah blah. Man, all these CEOs, you cannot compare them to a real trader of the markets, because a real trader of the market is set for life. For life. The CEO can be fired at any moment. The CEO have no security, nothing, nothing. He's all in, like, he's in the hands of the business or the company he represents. That's it. They can fire him at any moment. We we are our own bosses. We trade when we want to trade. We we have the best lifetime, and man, just be a trader, and it will change your life. Be a trader, man. Change your life.
That's a nice story, CM. I remember 2016 was a nice year. Yeah. I have an internet background, by the way. So I came from the internet. I was an internet entrepreneur. I was in high-tech employee in, ad tech, and then created my own companies. And yeah, and then I just shifted into trading because you can either work to try and make money out of businesses, which is one thing, but then you need to kind of rely on people, personnel, partners and whatever, or you can just rely on your own skill set in trading, trade your own time. You don't need to be a boss of no one, which I hated. I don't like to be a boss of no one, because then they come to you, hey, I need a day off, I need a day this and whatever. I didn't like that. So eventually I sold my businesses, and as CM said, I'm kind of an early adopter. So I just slowly but surely shifted from business to just trading 100%.
What do you think of Cubic, man? Let's look on Cubic, man. Cubic is
Some of these names we get asked over and over. I wonder, where do people kind of get this, CM?
they have like community, probably some YouTuber rug pull on all of them, the Cubic nonsense, it's they have a big community, the Cubic baby boys. And it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Looks like poop. It looks like poop that you can buy on now. You can buy it on this poop on many exchanges, actually. uh, Man, it is rubbish. It is rubbish, and that's why we have in this webinar, because your coin selection, sir. What's your name, sir?
Jimmy.
Jimmy Schumann. Man, that's a good name. You should be rich as F. Your coin selection is not good, man. Jimmy Schumann, we invite you. We invite you, Jimmy Schumann. One second, sorry about that. Woohoo! Okie dokie. Oh my God. Okay. Uh, Jimmy Schumann, we invite you to join our Crypto Gem Hunter. Tell them, Jomo, tell them how it can help Jimmy with his coin selection.
Well, CM, I would give an analogy. Okay, it's like in the gold rush in the 1800s, okay? You could have just gone to somewhere, tried to dig a hole and try to find something without any knowledge and experience of where to find where the orca of gold went under the under the earth. You don't know. You just go to somewhere. You go to California. You go with your shovel and you start shoveling around, hoping you're gonna get something. Okay, because I would argue California was a big gold rush, if I don't mistake. So that's like crypto, the gold rush. You go with a shovel and just choose something. But if someone would have come to you, hey, Mr. Schumann, you know that I can tell you how to find the best areas, okay, that instead of just hoping, you have like a 50 or 60% probability of actually finding gold. Would you listen to that man, right? He's an expert, okay? We are the experts here. We're coming to show you, okay, where the opportunity of the gold is, okay? And we will teach you how we find the gold, okay? Yes, CM.
Man, I have even a better analogy than the gold. Take it to oil, okay? This course and our strategy, the breakout trading, why it's so amazing? Because we tell you before, or like you watch this coin, okay, we share these alerts just before the oil is going to erupt from the ground, man. That's what you
True.
want, because you
True.
have so many coins. You have so many coins, man. And this moron tells you
Millions.
buy this one. And this baby boy tell you, oh, and Crypto John from the woods, oh, it's going to make you money. And this fat dude from London, oh, it's going to make you a lot of money. And you're like overwhelmed and you're cooked, man. Your brain is cooked. You cannot make any decision. You're cooked, and you end up having 100 coins that doing nothing, just going down. Instead of sitting in cash like a pro, man, no emotion, and wait for the oil to erupt from the earth, and then you boom, you put all your money on it. Bam, not all your money, you put 10% of your capital on it. Bam. And sometimes it's a little oil, and sometimes it's a tornado of oil, like an XRP, or like a Caspa, or like a
Like a
you know
ZBCN.
a ZBCN is a small oil, because the market cap of it didn't allow us to put quarter of the account or half of the account, for me anyway. So if it's a liquid coin, it's a very liquid coin, and there is a very high good setup, good trade. That's a big oil. That means you can put big money and really shove it in. But
That's
yeah,
that's because you couldn't trade it on Bybit. You can only trade it on Mexi, right?
yeah, the ZBCN is amazing. ZBCN is amazing trade, amazing oil. Yeah, man, and really, that's why we try to teach people. We creating these webinars, because people are just getting tossed in the infinite amounts of information, and because all this information is actually causing chaos in the minds of people, and they actually don't know what they're doing. They're buying cubic for. You see this guy? He's buying cubic. Mr. Schumann is a man that should own a neighborhood in Finland, and a whole neighborhood.
Neighborhood in
He
Finland.
shouldn't buy cubic, man. You know what I mean? This is a name that need to be owning big money, and you are buying cubic, for God's sake. You're going to the other direction, man. You're going to the poor house, instead of going to the to the golf house. Come on, man, really.
Yeah.
First time watching, love the content. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chris Klein. You see, another person that's supposed to be owning a yacht in Germany or something, This Klein.
Love it.
Thank you, boy, for sharing. I shared so much for you both since discovering your channel a few months back. Mindset's completely changed and it's already paying off. Man, welcome aboard. Welcome to the Crypto Mindset, the best channel in the world. All right, what do we have?
By the way, Amazon asked here below, he said, how long did it take us to become a stable for income? Look, it took for us because we needed to learn everything from scratch. Me and CM, we needed to figure this out alone by reading books, by trying to figure it out, trials and errors, trials and tribulations over and over, okay? Instead of doing that, Amazon, We invited you multiple times, but stop waiting. Come to the membership because we are going to shorten your learning curve. Okay, we are the ones that can shorten the learning curve from 3, 4, 5 years into a third or a quarter of the time, a quarter of the time or less. Okay, really depends on how much time you put. Some of my students, they come clean slate, and after 6 months they're already, percentage wise, because they have a smaller account, making more than I am, because they are all day learning what I'm telling them to do. I'm teaching them my stuff. Okay, now there's no guarantees, there's no certainties, because I don't know you, Amazon. Maybe you're a lazy, couch potato and you won't do anything, so I can't, help you if you're that person. But if you're someone that really wants this is going to be your passion, man, we're going to shorten the learning curve very, very fast for you. Okay, it's up to you to put in, the work. So use the coupon code, man. 15%. You're losing. It was 20%. That's gone. Now it's 15%. This is going to be gone. It's going to be 10 later, and then that's going to be gone as well.
Zebec
Cosign.
pumping. Zebec pumping. Meet you in Dubai next year. Compare Lambos. Let's go, my friend. Let's go, Cosign.
Lambos is the section of CM. I'm going to leave CM to buy the Lambos, and I'm going to come with my family and baby and stuff like that.
Bro, I'm gonna leave the Lambo as well, man. I'm gonna come with a bicycle, but my account will be so rich, man. I'm buying real estates, man. I'm not buying liabilities. This is liability. Lambo, man. It's a
Listen to
net
CM.
loser.
He's a smart guy. Listen to
It's a,
CM. He's a smart person.
Lambo is a net loser, man. I'm buying properties, man. Recession is coming. Recession is coming. It's gonna be the best financial opportunity in our lifetime, even more than buying Bitcoin, man. The recession, I'm telling you, man. CM, easy on my question. Do you think we come into phase one on Supra or maybe double bottom? Oof, my God. Let's look on this Supra rat coin. This is a rat coin, man. Let's look on it. Oh my God, man! It could be doing a double bottom. It could be doing a double bottom, but you don't want to touch it, man. You don't want to touch it. It's below the moving averages. It's below the 50-day. Let it cook. You know what? If it will do a breakout here, that could be nice. That could be nice. I'll put an alert. It's cost me nothing. I'll put an alert.
Christoph is already asking about Supra for 6 months straight,
Yeah.
CM.
He's
Unfortunately,
cooked.
Unfortunately, it means he's cooked.
He's cooked. Supra cooked him, man. He's cooked, and he probably was looking for a double bottom here as well. Remember, he did a double bottom. Oh, it's a double bottom. It's double. Oh no, I'm cooked. Oh no, I'm cooked here as well. He was telling me about Supra all from here, man. He actually made me buy this nonsense one time and try my luck, and I got stopped out on the same hour, man. It is so bearish, man. This coin is so bearish. Oh my God, this coin is cooked as long as it's below the 008. You see that line?
Let me add something, CM, to Christoph. Look, you're asking about can this be, maybe is it a double bottom? Okay, because it seems like you're kind of hoping it's going to be a double bottom. Maybe it is. Okay, so I'm going to share with you, maybe it's a double bottom. Hopefully you're going to save it, because probably you have a position in it. Hopefully it's going to save your ass. I don't know. Okay, but hey, for us, for a trade, this isn't, a good idea for a trade. What you can do if you're already in it, put a stop loss below the last low or something. And if it stops you out, just fuck it, and move to something that would actually make you money. This is called, CM, the sunken cost fallacy. Okay, and I will explain. The sunken cost fallacy or bias, okay, means that when you put work into something or you put capital into something, then after a while, even if it doesn't perform, you're like, you know what, I'm already, invested in this. Let me just try it again and again and again and again. This is the sunken cost fallacy. Okay, so people, they hold things, usually in trading, they hold coins. In life, they hold positions, or they do something bad for themselves because they already invested in it. But instead of losing time, Christoph, okay, we're easy on it. We're teaching you, okay? Instead of losing time on something, okay, you can just sell it, say fuck it, okay, because I'm sorry about the language, okay, but F it, okay, and put your mind in and capital into what's working in your favor. And if you have a loss on Supra, okay, just accept the loss. Me and CM, we lost multiple times on things. We lost at least 50 to 55% of the time of the trades are losers, but we make sure they're small, okay, and then move on, okay. Maybe in the past when I just started, I had bigger losers, forgot about them. Forget about the sunken cost fallacy. Forget about something and put your mind into what's working, okay? That's what you need to be doing from now on, okay? Clean slate, what's working from now on, put my emphasis on that.
Hello, Mr. Mike Lituris. Hold a lot of Caspa. I'm already in profit. I'm in BCA from 0.1 to 55. Man, should I keep holding or rotate into something else? Man, you took the trade. You know what you had your thing, your style that you've been following. Keep doing that. If you want, I wish, yeah, man, you should really consider joining our VIP, man. Now, book a call. Book a call or with me or with Jomo once you join, okay? Or join the elite. If you have more than 100K, join the elite, man. Book a call. We're gonna take care of you, man. We're gonna take care because Caspa is not gonna make you so much. It's not gonna make you good returns, just like the other coins we're gonna recommend you as well to trade and to buy. Okay, it can be a little bit slow now. You can see Caspa is slow, man. It's slow. It's not really, So you better join VIP, man. And yeah, because there is a lot to talk about, and we cannot really give. This is, by the way, guys. We're not giving financial advice on YouTube. This is entertainment only. If you want to follow our trading strategies, join our membership. That's why we have the membership. And YouTube is entertainment. We do not provide NFA, not financial advice, guys. Not financial advice. GF Jomo, your opinion on cake? I have a small position. Jomo, ignore that. I need to go. Guys, do us a favor. Cook the like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Cook the like, subscribe, leave a comment, share the video on X. Consider joining our webinar, which is coming next week. And it will help you with your coin selection. It will help you everything in your trade execution. With everything you're doing day to day, it will make you a much better trader. And once you become a much better trader, you will become more profitable and wealthy later, right? So get yourself a seat in the upcoming webinar, guys. Thank you guys for watching. You have a wonderful day.